Hi, today I will deal with Cambridge Lower Secondary Checkpoint. This one for Mathematics 086202 April 2023. And this one will be video part 2. I will discuss question number 13 until the last question of this paper. We start with number 13. Here is the question. Hasan thinks of a number n. He multiplies it. It means he multiplies the n by 4. 4 times n is 4n. So you can see this one. His answer, this 4n, is greater than negative 8. It means, I can also say, because 4n is greater than negative 8, then negative 8 is actually smaller than 4n, correct? So I will put it like this. That one is the sign of smaller than or less than. And the answer, his answer, is less than or equal to 20. You read it from the left to the right, okay? Negative 8 is smaller than 4n. That one makes sense because 4n is greater than this. And then you say 4n is less than or equal to 20. So in here, you write it less than or equal to 20. Okay? Now, solve the inequality to find the possible values of n. This one, it means I need to make the 4n here become n. The possible values of n. Give your answer as an inequality in terms of n. Okay, so how to do that? You take it part by part. The first one, you take the negative 8 less than 4n. That one is the first part. And then after that, you have another part called 4n less than equal to 20. And then after that, you simplify it. Okay, this one, both of them can be divided by 4 because I want to make the 4n become n. So for sure, I need to divide both of them by 4. So this one become negative 2, right? Negative 8 divided by 4 is negative 2. And this one will be n. And then how about this one? Also, I want to make the 4n become n. So both of them I divided by 4. So this one will be n. And then after that, less than equal 20 divided by 4 is 5. So what will be the answer over here? You just combine this. So negative 2 is less than n, but n will be less than or equal to 5. Done. Like that. Yeah, the answer. Now, after that, number 14. In September, a coat costs $62.50. In October, the cost of the coat increases by 4% of the cost in September. In November, the cost of the coat increases by a further 14.6% of the cost in October. Find the cost of the coat after both increases. So I will write it like this one by one. You started with the October. Wait, yeah, the October. The coat price increases 4%. How much is it? So that one will be 4%, 4 over 100. Remember, percent is actually another form of a fraction, but the denominator is 100, right? And then increases by 4%, and the one that you want to increase is from $62.50. Now, this is the increase, right? So I will use the calculator, 62.50, and then you times it by 4, and then divide it by 100. That one will give you $2.50. $2.50. Now, this one is the increment. This $2.50 will increase the cost of a code, right? So still in October, the price or the cost of the code will be $62.50. You add it by the increment $2.50. This one will give you $65. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. After that, in November, the cost of the code increases by a further 14.6 of the cost in the October. This one is the cost in October. So to calculate the increment for the November, you will times the percentage 14.6% by the 65, the cost in October. So I will write it 14.6%. It means 14.6 over 100, and then you times it by 65 to know how much the cost is being increased in November. So I will write calculate it using calculator. 14.6, I times it with 65, and then after that divide it by 100, right? So that one will give me $9.49. Now, so what will be the final cost of the code in November? Then what is the last price that we have? 65, right? So 65 is being increased again in November by $9.49, which is this one will give you 65 times plus 9. It will be 74, right? So 74.49 or $74.49. So in here I will write it 74.49. $74. Oh, okay. I hope the working is visible until November, but this is how you write the answer. Put the result on the space given there. $74.49. Okay, so we go to the next one. This one, again, there's a graph here. We check it. The questions: find the equation of the graph. Give your answer in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Remember this, yeah? C is where the line intersect the y-axis. Correct? You know that. So this line cut the y-axis at which number? The 6, right? So I will have y is equal to mx plus 6. Now you cannot see that. I will write it like this one. Why I do like that one? Because remember, the line is actually intersect at 6 on the y-axis. That one is the C. How about the m? M represent the gradient. As a note, gradient actually come from the rise over the run. Rise meaning you look vertically, and then for the run you look at horizontally. Now, how to find the gradient? The gradient here is also called as an M. Yeah, you notice here the M here is actually the gradient. Now, how to figure it out, the gradient of this? Well, using calculation, you might get the gradient, but also you can find it by looking on the picture or on the graph. Look here. This line will pass lots of points. This point, this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, this point. Okay? Now, I want you to find a point that available on the intersection between the horizontal line and vertical line. I will say this one, right? and also this one. By looking on this one, I will be able to see the gradient. Look, this point and this point actually become the diagonal of what? This rectangle, right? This one. Become the diagonal of that rectangle. Now, rise, I want to ask you. This one is a diagonal of how many boxes available vertically? It will be 2, yeah? Okay, so the rise is 2. How about the run? This diagonal, is for how many boxes horizontally? Look, this one horizontally, this diagonal is for 1 box only, right? So 2 over 1. So it will be 2. Okay, so first, the diagonal here is for how many boxes vertically? 2. That one is the rise. And then after that, for the run, you ask the same question but horizontally. This diagonal is for how many boxes horizontally? 1. Okay? Now, not yet done. After that, you look on the orientation of the line. If the line is like this one, then the gradient, this one meaning going down, right? The gradient will be negative. And then if it's going up like that, then the gradient will be positive. Look on the picture. This one matches to the negative or positive? Negative, yeah? Because why? Because the line is going down. So the gradient here is not positive, but negative 2. So the formula over here will be what? Y is equal to negative 2. The 2 come from the rise over run. The negative because the orientation of the line going down. And then after that, that one become the ovation of x. And then plus 6. Why is 6? Because the line intersect at 6 on the y-axis. Okay, that's all. Number 16. The first term of a sequence is negative 0.7. The two-term rule of the sequence is multiply by negative 1 and then add 0.5. Show the sum of the first 4 terms of the sequence is 1. So I will write it like this one will be term 1, this one will be term 2, this one term 3, this one term 4, right? Now, the first term is negative 0.7. So I will write here negative 0.7. The second term, we will follow the two-term rule. It says multiply by negative 1. Okay, negative 0.7 times negative 1. It become what? Negative times negative become positive. And then 0.7 times 1 becomes 0.7. And then the result of that, you add it by 0.5. 0.7 plus 0.5, it will be 1.2. Until here, okay, guys? And then after that, term 3, we will also follow the two-term rule because for the sequence, its number need to follow the same two-term rule, okay? Term 3, the last number that you have 1.2. So you multiply this one by negative 1. It become what? Negative 1.2. And then after that, you add the result by 0.5. This one is interesting. Negative 1.2, you add it by 0.5, it goes back to negative 0.7. And of course, for the term 4, when you apply the term-to-term rule to this one, it will give you also 1.2. Until here, okay, guys? Now, we need to prove that when you add all of them, sum, the first 4 terms of the sequence, it will be equal to 1. Let's go. Plus, plus, and plus. Negative 0.7 plus 1,2. That one will be what? Come on. This one will be 0,5. And then the same thing here, plus 0,5. So the result will be what? 1. Until there, okay, guys? Yeah? Now, after that, we go to the next one. Complete the following statements. The sum of the first 12 terms of this sequence is what? Look. This one is interesting, guys. Okay? So, the first 12 terms, the sum. Okay. The first 4, you get 1. The second 4 terms after this, you will get what? The sum of it. You also get 1. And then after that, the third 4 terms, if you add them up, it become what? It become 1. So it will be 1 plus 1 plus 1, it will be 3. Now, you should be able to take a conclusion. Oh, okay. For the multiple of 4, for the multiple of 4, it will give me always 1. So if like 12 divided by 4 is 3, right? And then I will have 3 of 1 being added. So it become 3 times 1, correct? Become 3. Now, if you have the sum of the first 400 terms of the sequence, then you just divide it by 4. Because every 4 terms, you get 1, right? So you divide it. 400 divided by 4 is 100. So I have a 100 of 1 being added, right? So 100 times 1 become 100. Done. Okay? I hope that you do get it about this one. We go to the next one. The map shows the position of a shop S and a library L on an island. So the S here is the shop, and then the L will be the library on the island. So for sure the white one is the island, and this one will be the sea. The scale of the map is 1 centimeter to 50 meter. So it means what? For every 50 meter, you will draw 1 centimeter line. So it means if you want to draw 100 meter, then you will draw 2 centimeter on this map. Get it? If you want to draw or you want to represent 200 meter, it means you need to draw 4 centimeter on this map. Because the scale is 1 centimeter for 50 meter. Until okay, guys? The drawing, so I will use pencil. We go to the next one. The question, it will be here. A restaurant R is built on the island on the bearing of 130 degree from the shop. Now, I need you to remember this. Bearing, meaning that you will measure the angle from the north of the point, and then it will be clockwise. And then if you deal with the angles, you need to write it in 3 digits. Again, bearing, you measure it from the north of the point, and then after that it will be clockwise. And then when you want to write the result of the measurement for the bearing, you need to use 3 digits. Okay, so the restaurant R is on a bearing of 130 degree from the shop. So it means from here. Again, bearing, you measure it. You measure the 130 from the north of the shop. So the center, I hope that you can see this one. The center, I will put it on the point. And then the base of my protractor, I will align it to the north of the shop. And then after that, it will be 130 clockwise. Clockwise will be like this one. 0, 10, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130 over here. Right? Now, after that, I will draw a line connecting these two. We'll draw like that. Why I stop here? Because, you know, it says what? The restaurant is not on the sea, right? It's on the island. And you know, like the island is until here only. Clear, yeah? And then it says 220 meters from the library. Okay. Meters. And then I want to draw it on the map. It means I need to convert it based on this rate, guys. Scale 1 centimeter for every 50 meter. So it means 220 meters. You divide it by 50 meters. That one will be equal to 22 divided by 5. It will be 22 divided by 5, 22.4. So the distance from the library to the shop, it will be 4.4 centimeter. Okay, 4.4, yeah. Wait for a while. The battery is almost done. I need to turn it. Okay, guys. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so you want to draw 220 meters on the map. You need to divide it by 50 meter. Because why? Because for every 50 meter, you need to draw a line 1 centimeter on the map. Done. Right? Now, so 220 divided by 50, 22 divided by 5 is 4.4 centimeter. Now, it says that like this, right? The restaurant R is built on the island, and that restaurant will fulfill these two conditions. Right? It should be on a bearing of 130 from the shop and 220 meters from the library. So, you need to like use a ruler. Where is the 4.4? What 4.4? It will be here, right? Wait, 4.4 will be here. Done. And then after that, this one is 4.4. Now, after that, you just rotate the ruler until the 0 point is on the line, the bearing line, like this one. What? 4.4, right? This one is no. 4.4. Nah, like that one, guys. Look, this one is 4.4. The 0 is on the bearing line, the position of S to the restaurant, right? So, I can do like this one. And this one will be the position of the restaurant. I can write it that this one will be 130 degree, and then for this one I will write it 4.4 centimeter. Don't forget to label it. I just want to check it. This one is 4.4. Yes, and then this one will be 130 degree. That's how. Yeah. Mark the position of the restaurant on the map. There you are. I'm done. And then after that, we go to question number 18. The graph of 2y is equal to 11 minus 8x is shown on the grid. So this one is 2y equal to 11 minus 8x. Okay, that's like the questions. Okay, and then after that, we go to the next one. Draw the graph of 2y minus 5y equal to 10 on the grid. This one is a different one, yeah, to this one. So we need to draw another graph. Use the table of the value to help you. Okay, this one look like here. The x is 0. In here, meaning like this. If the x is 0, then what will be the value of the y? Concentrate on this one, yeah. If the x is 0, what will be the value of y? And this one will be based on which linear equation? This one, 2x minus 5y equal to 10. So I will write it 2x minus 5y is equal to 10. If the x is 0, you will replace the x by 0 dong. 2 times 0 is 0. So the remaining one will be negative 5y is equal to 10. Negative 5 times what? So it becomes 10. I hope that you directly can answer it. That one will be negative 2, correct? Negative times negative positive, 5 times 2 is 10, correct? The next one here, the next column, it is actually asking you this. If the value of y is 0, then what will be the value of x using this linear equation? So you write it. 2x minus 5y is equal to 10. This one is the linear equation. And then now the value of y is 0. So the y here is 0. Negative 5, you minus it with 0, it becomes what? 0. So this one becomes 2x is equal to 10. My questions. 2 times what? So it becomes 10. I hope that you directly can answer it. That one will be 5. And then after that it says you need to draw. Correct? Here. Yeah, the calculation. I hope that you do get it. And then after that we draw. Okay, based on this coordinate. The first coordinate is 0, negative 2. 0 on the x-axis and then negative 2 on the y-axis. And then the second one, the x is 5, the y is 0. The x is 5 and the y is 0, so it will be here. And I will connect them. As simple as that. I just connect them. Sorry. Like this. Like that. Okay. And then after that, I hope this one is accurate. Okay, and use your graph to solve the simultaneous equation. 2y is equal to 11 minus 8x, and then after that 2x minus 5y is equal to 10. Why the number is very, very decimal, yeah? Okay, we will try. So in here it will be the intersection, yeah? To solve this one, you look on the intersection here. Wow, what is this? This one will be like 1, 2, 2, and then there are 5 boxes. Well, 1 divided by 5, it will be 0.2, right? So this one is 0.2, 1, 1.8, 1.6. Most probably this one will be 1.7. Okay, we check it. This one is 1.7. Although I'm not sure that the result will be decimal. And then after that, for the y, I think that one will be exactly on here. So negative 1, negative 1,4. I will use the pencil first because I'm not sure. So let us try 11. We check it first. 11 minus, what is the x? Okay. 8 times 1.7 will be 13.6. 13.6, 11 minus 13.6, and then divided by 2. See, this one is not very accurate actually, because the answer will be negative 1.3. Okay, let us try that this one is negative 1.3. Match to the bottom one or not? So 2x 3.4, right? And then you plus it with 6.5. It's like so. Wait, let me think, because like the intersection here is not really accurate. Interesting. This one, okay, I will try to solve it using the formula. Okay, we will see. This one will be, okay, look here, the formula. I will put the pattern, I will make the pattern of the terms the same between these two equations. So I will do like this one. 8x plus 2y is equal to 11. This one is for this. And then after that, this one will be 2x minus 5y is equal to 10. And then after that, I want to do the elimination. So I will I will make the coefficient of x here become 8. So I will times it by 4. So that one will be 8x plus 2y is equal to 11. And then this one, I times it by 4. 8x minus 20y is equal to 40. And then to make this one gone, minus set. And this one become 22y. This one become 52. And then it means the y will be 52 divided by 22. 52 divided by 22. It will be equal to 2.3. That one is like quite weird. Oh, this one is 51, bro. sorry. 51 divided by 22. 51 divided by 22. 2.3 lah. Wait. 8x plus 2y is equal to 11. 2x minus 5y is equal to 10. 8x plus 2y is equal to 11. And then 8x minus 20y equal to 40. Oh my goodness, this one is minus 29. Oh my goodness, bro. 11 minus 40 is negative 29, right? Okay, now makes sense. 29 divided by 22, which is that one will be minus 1.3, comma blah 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 blah. So I think this one is okay, right? Minus 1.3. So this one will be minus 1.3 like I said before. And then after that, I just put like some here. So look again. Okay, this one. So I will use one of the equation to y is equal to 11 minus 8x. And then y is negative 1.3 times it by 2 would be negative 2.6. And then equal to 11 minus 8x. So this one will be 8x 11 plus 2.6. So x will be directly I just do directly 11 13.6 and then divided by 8. Okay, 1.7. So this one is okay. The drawing is also actually okay. I just want to be sure that the answer is correct, that's all. Because usually in Cambridge, the value of the point over here will be whole number, not like this one. But yeah, it's okay. But the drawing is still okay. Yeah, you do like that one. And then after that, the next one will be number 19. Wow, this one is already 33 minutes. Just be patient, guys. So 19, the cross section of a prism. So cross section meaning you have a prism and then you cut it in the middle. So but still that one is in the shape of prism. It means what? The base on the left and on the left and on the right, or on the top and the bottom, is still the same. Yeah. So you cut the prism, cross section meaning cutting the prism according to the orientation of the base. Okay, so when you do the cross section, you still have two bases that using the same shape. That one would be the top base and the bottom base, or the left base and the right base. Okay, so the cross section of a prism is a regular polygon. Regular meaning what? The length of its sides or all sides are the same. It means the value of the interior angle will be the same. The value of its interior angle is the same, and also the exterior angle. Yeah. The prism has exactly 6 planes of symmetry. Draw a ring around the shape of the cross section. Now, the cross section, yeah. Actually, I will directly give you the answer. The answer will be pentagon, and it's why it will be like this one. If this one is the, how to draw the pentagon? Wait, like this, and then that, and then that, right? That one is a pentagon. If this one is a regular pentagon, then if it's a prism, it will look like this, right? Something like that. Now, after that, how many planes of symmetry? Well, the first one you will cut it like this way, right? The second one you will cut it this way. And then the third one, you will cut it this way. And then the fourth one, you will cut it this way. The fifth one, you will cut it this way. Right? The same thing. And where's the 6 planes? Okay, you cut it this way. Right? You slice the prism. So pentagon will be the answer. Okay? Okay, the next one. Maybe some of you have a problem with this one, so we will discuss this. A jug is a cylinder with a diameter of 14 centimeters. Somehow, after doing this paper in October 2023 to October 2022, okay, always the 3D shape is cylinder, and then, you know, for the shape, dealing with a circle, like find the area of a circle, circumference of the circle. So you need to really remember how to find the area, the circumference of a circle, how to find the volume of a cylinder, at least that, okay? But sometimes like cuboid, cube will appear, but I don't know. I think as far as I know, on the October 2022 and 2023, including this one, that one is not included on the paper. Okay, so here, the height, okay, the height of the water in the jug is 31 centimeter. Okay, so we have cylinder, the diameter is 14, correct, and the height is 31 centimeter. And then the capacity of a glass, okay, you can see all the questions, right? The capacity of a glass is 315 centimeter cubic. Okay, and find how many of these glasses can be completely filled using the water in the jug. So the first thing that you need to figure it out is how many centimeter cubic of water that can be available in this cylinder. Correct or not? You need to know how many centimeter cubic is actually can be available in this jug. Centimeter cubic, power by 3. It means it will be volume because it's a 3D shape. Now, how to find the volume of the cylinder? Well, you need to find the volume, yeah? You need to find the area of the base, and then you times it with the height. Area of the base. What is the base of a cylinder? It's a circle. Now, do you remember what is the formula to find the area of a circle? Oh, it will be pi times r square. That's the base, the area of the base, the area of the circle, times it with the height. This is the volume of what? The cylinder. Now, in Cambridge, for the value of pi, you can use 3.412, 3 digit behind the dot. And then times it with what? With the r. Look, in here is a diameter. Radius will be half of the diameter. What will be half of 14? 7. So this one will be 7 square. You times it with the height. What is the height of the cylinder? 31. So you times it 31. So basically, the volume of the cylinder will be 3.142. You times it with 49, which is that one is 7 times 7. And then you times it again with 31, which is that one will give you 4,772.698. What is the unit? Centimeter cubic, because all of them is in centimeter, right? Now after that, oh, now I know. In that jug, I can have 4,772.698 centimeter cubic of water. And I will pour it to the glass that the capacity of it is 315 centimeter cubic. How many glasses, right? So you just divide. Oh, this is the total water that can be available in the jug. And then I will pour it to the glass that its volume is 315. You divide it. Divide it by 315. It will be 15.15, like this one, rounded to 2 decimal place. And then after that, how many glasses that can be completely? Well, 16, well, yes, 16, but the glass number 16, it would not be completely filled. So the one that can be completely filled will be what? Yeah, where is the space? Yeah, 15 glasses. Like that, yeah? This one is about volume, guys. Now, number 21, this one is about mapping. It's about input and output. Here are some of the input and output of a function. I give an x and then the output is 5x squared. Now, how to make this one become this? You can write it ni. X. I will process it. Oh, which one that I will do first here? I will square it first, right? Square by 2. After square by 2, then I will times it by 5. Right, so remember about this one, the operation, and then this one will give you 5x squared, right? X being square, x squared times by 5 become 5x squared. Okay, guys. Now after that, the same function will be applied to this one. So A, if I square by 2, and then after that, I times it by 5, it will give me 180 degree. What will be the A? Why I need to find the value of A? Well, here, A is an integer, so that's the sign of you need to find the value of A. Inverse operation, guys, from the right to the left. Yeah, 180 to the left times by 5. What is the opposite of that one? Divided by 5. Now, 180 divided by 5, that one will be 36. Correct? And then after that, square by 2. What is the opposite? That one is square root. Square root of 36 will be 6. But not only that, there are two numbers that if you square it, it becomes 36. It can be 6 and it can be also negative 6, correct or not? 6 times 6 is 36. Negative 6 being square, negative 6 times negative 6, negative, positive, 6 times 6, 36, right? So there are two possible answers. It can be 6, it can be also negative 6, right? And then we go to the next question. What is the next question? Find the two possible values of the output when the input is a plus 1. Oh, that's why there are two possible values, because the value of a can be plus 6, can be also negative 6. We go from the first one. When the input is a plus 1, a is 6 plus 1 will be what? 6 plus 1 is 7. You process it. Square root by 2. It will be what? 49. And then times it by 5. Wow. Oh, okay. I still can use the calculator because the battery is only 1%. So 49 times 5, that one will be 245, right? So in here it will be 245. I can write it there. I think you cannot see. Yeah. And then the next one, negative 6. Negative 6 plus 1, it will be negative 5. So square by 2, that one become 25, correct? And then after that, times it by 5, that one become 125. So the answer over here, the two possible values is 245 and 125. Okay, done. And then we go to the next one. Is almost the last. Yeah, 2 more questions and then we're done. Oh, almost 1 hour. Yeah. Okay, but I hope that you do understand this. Now the last one, and not the last one, the last two. ABCD is a rectangle. Okay, you can see that one. ABCD is a rectangle measuring 4 centimeter by 10.5 centimeter. This one is 4, this one is 4, this one is 10.5, this one is 10.5. Makes sense, guys. Now after that, the next information here, EF, the EF here, the line EF, the length of it is 6.5 centimeter. And then for the BF, where is the BF? BF over here, the length of this line will be 1.6 centimeter. Okay. Now after that, calculate the DE. Now you need to remember this. Yeah. In the rectangle, the interior angle, all the interior angle is a right angle. So this one is a right angle. 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 Okay, guys. Now, okay, we want to find the value of DE. This one, correct? Now, focus on this triangle. Focus on triangle ADE. What kind of triangle it is? That one is called as a right angle triangle. And you know what? When you're dealing with a right angle triangle and you want to deal with the length of the side, then what is the theorem that you will use? Pythagoras. So we're trying to find the slanted side of this right angle triangle. That one is called as a what? Hypotenuse. Now, to find the length of the hypotenuse, you need to know the length of the other sides. And of course, the other sides should be perpendicular each other. So in here, I know this one is 4, but I don't know. What is the length of AE? Oh, okay. So we cannot directly use Pythagoras to get this. Now, how to solve this one? Well, this one is 10.5. How about this? If the length of this one 10.5 and I do know the length of this one, then I will be able to know this, right? Now we will go to this one then. The triangle EBF. What kind of triangle is it? It's a right angle triangle, guys. And then this one will be the hypotenuse, the longest side of that triangle, 6.5, because it's facing the right angle. And then there is like the line BF, which is that one is one side of the right angle triangle, 1.6. So it means I will be able to get the length of EB. And then if I can find this one, then I will be able to find this. If I know the AE and I know the AD, then I will be able to solve the DE, right? So let's go. We will say it that, you know, okay, EF square will be equal to BF square minus BE square. Okay, from where? This one. The formula of Pythagoras is C square plus A square plus B square. That's the one. Okay, the C square will be the hypotenuse. The A and B will be the other sides that are perpendicular each other. So the A here will be the BF, and then the B will be the BE. Like that. So EF square is equal to BF square plus BE square. Now we will replace the name with the number. EF will be 6.5 square, like this one. And then BF square will be 1.6 square, and then plus BE square. Done. And then I just calculate first. 6.5 square, it will be equal to 42.25, and then 1.6 is 2.56, and then plus BE square. Now I want to find the value of BE square, so the BE square should be isolated in one side. So I will say BE square will be 42.25 minus, it's correct, 2.56, which is BE square will be equal to, I don't know, 42.25, and then you minus it with 2.56. 42.25, and then you minus it with 2.56, which is, it will give you 39.69. But I want to know the value of BE, not BE square. So to get the BE, then I will square root both sides. This one square root become BE. This one becomes square root of 39.69, which is, it will give you, it will give you 6.3. Nice, 6.3 centimeter. So this one will be 6.3. So how about the AE? Oh, the line AE will come from 10.5. You minus it by 6.3, which is that one will give you 4.2 centimeter. Nice, right? So this one is 4.2 centimeter. Can we find the DE now? Yes, using the hypotenuse again. C square plus A is equal to A square plus B square. What will be the hypotenuse? The DE. So DE square will be equal to AB. So I will say, can you write the one that I write? No. This one will be, wait, look on the picture. This one will be AD. I will write it AD square plus, right? You can see that, right? And then this one will be AE. So I will write it here, AE square. And then after that, the DE square, we don't know. And then after that, AD is 4, and then AE is 4.2. So I will write it. So AD will be, okay, you can see, AD is 4 square plus AE square will be, AE square will be 4.2 square. And then that one will be 16 plus, I don't know. Okay, wait, 4.2 square will be 17.64. 17.64. So it means the DE square will be equal to 17.64 plus 16, which is that one will give you 33 33.64, and then to get the DE, use square root of that. 33.64, the result will be square root of the answer will be equal to 5.8 centimeters. So the answer will be 5.8 centimeter, guys, like that one. How to answer it? Yeah. Oh, why is blur? Like that. Okay, guys, so that's the working. This will give you 4 points. Good enough. Okay, the last question, guys. Almost there. Almost 1 hour. It's fine. A and B are positive integers. Positive integers, it means a whole number and is positive, right? And then A over B is equal to 0.37, correct, to two significant figures. Okay. And then B is a cube number less than 200. So I will check the B first. Is cube number less than 200? So B will be some x to the power of 3. X being cube, right? Cube number, it means a number being being multiplied 3 times. So x cube, x to the power of 3, and that one should be less than 200. Well, I will do like 5 cube, it will be what? 5 times 5 is 25, and then 25 times 5 will be 125, which is that one is less than 200. Let us try 6, right? 6 times 6 is 36, and then after that 36 times 6 will be 216, right? 6 to the power of 3 is 216, but 5 to the power of 3 will be 125. So my option then, the B will be 125, which is that one is a cube number, right? 5 being powered by 3, that one is 125, which is that one is less than 200. Then after that, I will place it in the equation there. A over B is equal to 0.37. The B is 125, so A is over 125 is equal to 0.37. So it means the A will come from what? 0.37 times it by 125. Okay, so that one will be 0.37 times 125. That one will be equal to 46.25. That one is for 0.37, right? So now the answer can be 46 for the A. It can be also 47. So we will try. Just try. If the A is 46, right? Then the result will be 46 over 125. That one will be equal to what? 46 divided by 125. That one will be equal to 0.368, which is, if you round it to 3 significant figure, it becomes what? 0.37. That was correct. So the A will be 46, and then the B will be 125. Both of them are positive integer, correct? When you divide A with B, the result will be 0.37, correct, to 2 significant figure. And then after that, the B is a cube number less than 200, guys. Game over. Well, yeah, 59 to almost 1 hour. Bye-bye, guys.